Sometimes when I go on a hike, I don't pace myself right. I don't pick the right paths and it just wears me down and makes the hike boring. Video is the exact same way. If your pacing is off, your audience won't be as invested as they should be. But how do I match the pacing with what's on screen?
One of the best ways to set pacing of your shots is with movement. There's zooming, panning, tilting, and dollying. So these kind of movements are scalable, which means that you can speed up the movement based off of the energy of what is going on. So if I'm in a super intimate moment during a song or speech, I wouldn't be moving my camera like I'm shooting a concert. It would just look so awkward. The director of any shoot or broadcast makes all the creative decisions for the project. So the director gives each camera directions and takes the shots as he sees fit for the moment. So how does a good director make these decisions? A director will have to consider every camera's composition before he takes it. If a camera isn't exactly where you would like to be, tell it to move and to adjust to fit your vision. Also, take into account the 30% rule. The 30% rule is simple. Each shot needs to be about 30% different than the prior shot. It's hard to measure how different one shot is from another, but just make sure that each shot is different so they don't look too similar before you cut. Do not ever cut from a wide to a wide. It'll look like a jump cut and just confuse the viewer. One technique I like to use to test if my shots will work is to think about blinking. Anytime I turn my head from one side to another, I blink, or if I move closer, I'll blink. So try to apply that to your shot choice. Next time you watch anything, pay attention to some of the rules that we've talked about in these last few videos. If you pay close attention, you will see these rules and guidelines everywhere. Also, make sure to go out and practice. You won't get any better without putting in the work. Never be afraid to try something new, and always make sure to have fun.
Let's do a quick review here. In video 1, we discussed the different types of shots and their intended uses and purposes. And I mean it when I say each shot has their own purpose and you can tell a story by using the right shot choice. Now, it might be a little overwhelming to memorize all the different types of shots and their names, but trust me when I say it comes in handy. In video 2, we went over a good intro to video framing. Now, I know this is something very important, and I am a big fan of the rule of thirds. You can even see it in my own work still. Now again, over time as you practice, you'll eventually learn what naturally looks good to the eye and why it does. In video 3, we went over I think is the most important part of video, pacing. With bad pacing, it just makes videos unpleasant, and you want your videos to be watched. Heck, that's the whole purpose of them. All in all, I hope you learned a lot during this series. Now I know this is just a basics video, but hang around and we can learn and grow together. But if you didn't learn anything from this series, I hope you hear this. God loves you, and have a good day.